Welcome back, Gamer Bears and new viewers for some more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and we're taking on that flying type Titan up there, and it looks like we gotta do ourselves a rock slide. So, let us face this challenge head on. It's like we're playing Legend of Zelda Wind Waker over here. I mean, look at this. Going up a mountain against a very, very big bird. Though these rocks seem so far very easy to dodge. Alright, here we go. There's the cutscene we're waiting on. Alright, that's our flying type. Is that supposed to be a stork? Oh, blast. I completely forgot shit. Yeah, it's a stork. Alright, Bombardier. The Open Sky Titan. Alright, I'm being told I'm over leveled for this, so Soar. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, then. Alright, that was supposed to happen. The Titan Bombardier begins eating whatever that's eating. Stacy, you managed to get to the Titan somehow, huh? So that's the Open Sky Titan. Wait, is this Titan... Oh wait, is this Titan what's been dropping all those boulders? I was lucky enough to be able to sneak up here because it had all its attention on you, little bud. It looks like it's trying to power itself up. Like with some kind of Herba Mystica meal power or something. We already know that, dude. That's what the last few Titans did. So we'd better be ready to go all out. I don't get to change my... Not like I need to, but yeah. Oh no, the power of green. Also, he's using a Knackley now. And it's... Yeah, I'm way over leveled for this, I'm being told. Seems so. Trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. Let's give this thing a good taste of defeat. Well, that was easy. I mean, for a game that allows me to do things out of order, it doesn't scale properly. And Claude Sires is level 41. Yes, way to go, Stacy. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more boulders falling on us, huh? Dude, I dodged all those boulders super easily. There has to be more than that Herba Mystica in here. Let's hurry and find it before the Titan can come back from another one to get at us, or whatever he just said. Come out, wherever you are. Oh my god, more weed, I mean, the herbs, man. We could get so high off of this, I mean. Yes, found it. Here's a little herb. Are you and Arvin got the better Herba Mystica? Probably the worst one of them all. The shape, the sheen, it looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gonna be good for you. What? Oh, I get what you mean. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Bitter Herba Mystica is good for your circulation. It really gets the blood flowing. And that warms you right up, nice and toasty, even boosting the immune system, or so it says. No time to waste. Let's get some food going. Yeah. Sorry for the wait. It is a super healthy sandwich, so I've heard you get right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. Yeah, I kind of agree with how bad that looks. Hey, I want to have some of that, even though it smells awful. Give me some. I'm right on, have the sandwich. Good boy or girl, I don't know which one you are. Come on, I'm the boss. Food's up. Alright, where'd you just pull that out of? Oh man, I've been waiting all day for this. Yeah. I may be old, but I can still eat good. Oh, would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. Yeah, nice. The sandwich just floated into it, just disappeared into its mouth. Tasty. I'm gaining new power. I bet I will be able to move across water now. Because I don't think you can get to the last Titan without being able to do that. Seems like that fell's also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, doesn't look like it's anywhere close to returning its battle form. Hey, I beg your pardon, I can fend for myself pretty easily. It seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. What do you mean, what do you mean? I've read about it in a book before. A mental scar like psychological trauma, you know. I think that's what you call it. Maybe it had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all. Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brood and the boss stuff will have a full recovery eventually. So how do you feel, Mabostiff? How's that Herba Mystica working? Oh, it's going good. Huh? No pressure. Now, like, it's fair to expect every kind of Herba Mystica to have some huge effect, right? And it's not like the effect has to be immediate either. I'm feeling a little better, though. I hope you know that. It's okay, don't worry. Stacy and I have got to make sure you're right as rain. We've got one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's gonna be... Alright, Stacy. The next stop on our little herb hunt should be the last. But we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep up our momentum. Here we go. Are you doing okay, my boss? Yeah. That sandwich was tasty, but I'm still dying here. Oh, Stacy, this is Toro. I detected that Mirada. Hey, Aaron, how you doing again today? I detected that Mirada has regained more of its original power. While riding upon it, it seems you should be able to move across water. Alright, Mirada can now move across bodies of water, opening up new ways to get around. If you press the B button while you're in the water, Mirada can even jump. You must continue helping Mirada recover. Well, that other dude from yesterday was right. I was super overleveled. Yeah, I mean, look at me gliding. And I don't take fall damage either. Suck it, Legends Arceus. Hey, looky here. We got a Terra boss raid. Alright, what's your Terra type? Fighting. Alright. I mean, hey, if you want to support other streamers, that's up to you, man. Alright, you took that way. Oh, wait, that's why I took it so well. Now burn, you bug, burn! I don't even think fighting's the best Terra type for that thing. It's already weak to flying. Anyway. Alright, I can go across water now. Let us test it out. Now watch this, man. I'm about to make the world's biggest cannonball. Ready? Go! Yeah! Alright, that's understandable. Someday I'll reach that level myself. I am getting close to it. Yep, and we just drowned. No, we didn't. Ooh, oh wait, that's a weasel. I thought that was something new. Alright, I have Lingo, I already have Venison. I don't have Pelipper, I think I already have Clauncher. Well, in my Pokedex, that is. I already have Shelter. Ooh, Cowitzer. This Cowitzer is... Yo, get over here. What do you think you're doing? Since we did what I wanted to do in the episode so early, I just spent some time catching some mons then. And the Cloutser's level 41, alright. This thing has such low attack. I need to see its stats or something. Oh, I see. I'll look into that. Perhaps I can learn something from there. And getting this ball, Clobitzer. Also, those contra walking animations look weird. I mean, none of the water types, but they're literally Jesus walking on water. The cannonballs of seawater that Clobitzer launches from its claws are powerful enough to punch through tanker holes. Whatever that means. Alright, Bazoo. Cannon. Bazoo Cannon. I think that'd be a good name. Alright, we got a bunch of Aracudas, I think? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Aracudas. You know, that really bland fish Pokemon and Sword and Shield. Alright, since you're an Aracuda, you should have a relatively high catch rate. Easy. Oh, specifically Overwatch 2, which... I mean, Overwatch 2 is pretty oversaturated, so I kind of want to try playing Overwatch 2 just to see what attention I can get once I'm done with either Splatoon 3 or Xenoblade 3, which I'm pretty much done with both of those. Even though I've been taking a little break from those games to play this. But yeah, we'll get to Overwatch 2 at some point. Do already have that on my Switch. Alright, it takes down prey by charging into them with its hard-pointed jaw. But Aracuda's eyesight is poor, so its tactics has a low success rate. Oh, alright, way before Overwatch 2, even though Overwatch 1 doesn't exist anymore. Alright, Rain, Row. And there's a steel type right up there. Oh, but, hey, get over here. Come on, real? What do you think you're doing? Get over here. Alright, this thing I remember seeing in the gym battle against the water type dude. It looks like it's a steel type, but I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not a steel type, I think it's just pure water then. Either that or it's water dark. Hey, congratulations. Celestial is a real cool dude. A real cool Ultra Beast. I remember shiny hunting for that back when Ultra Sun Ultra Moon came out after I shiny hunted for Stack Attacker. I mean, it took me about 800 or so soft resets before I got it. I think 874? And what you name your Celesteela? I think you got a pretty useful name. Or a pretty interesting name, I should say. Oh, come on, dude. Fillet away. Wow, what a pun. Alright. I mean, you always get the chance to rename them in the Pokemon Centers in Sword and Shield, so... makes sense. Alright, but loser is caught. Oh, it's Water Psychic type. Okay. It's already a better Bruxish, I'll give it that. Alright, Veluza has excellent regenerative capabilities. It sheds spare flesh from its body to boost its agility, then charges at its prey. Metallifish. Because it looks like it could be a steel or dark type, not a psychic type. Oh, its texturing model seems slightly unfinished. I kind of just look like flat colors. And what? Is that a Dynamo? Yeah, I think that's a Dynamo. Yeah, that's a Dynamo. I'm not going to bother with that. Infineon I already have. I know I just saw them Stork. It's a Gyarados. Now, where's that Stork Pokemon that I just fought? I know I saw one around here. Oh, jeez. That poppin'. Oh, my God. Nice name for a Gale-Wings, whatchamacallit. Talonflame. And a Bruxish. Get over here. And discount Swano up there. Like, you're gonna have Bruxish in the game and then you just introduced a Water Psychic type? Why? Ow. Alright, I know the perfect switching. Can't touch me. Alright, what's your name for your Celesteela? If you've got it in your head. This Bruxish literally can't touch me. Alright, once it's done, let me know. I'll be asking again. And that was a crit catch? It's so much harder to tell if you get a crit catch or not. Well, outside of the Pokeball shaking, that is. Alright, when sunlight reflects on the ripples created by a Bruxish grinding its teeth, the water all around sparkles brilliantly. I think I got a good idea what I can name it. Shrewdrish. Alright, and where was that Stork Pokemon that I just saw? I don't want to fight a Shelder, man. Get out of here. I'm healing up here. wait, there's a quillfish. I got no history in quillfish, but it'll have to do. And my Pokemon just disappeared. Can't touch me. Electronton. That sounds great. It'd be even better if Celestial were an electric type. Okay, Quillfish. It's a good thing I ain't attacking you. Alright, stay on the ball. There we go. I wonder what a Jotone Overquill would look like. Yeah, too bad they don't exist. Alright, experienced fishers say they try to catch Quillfish in the brief moment that these Pokemon become defenseless, just after launching poisonous spikes. Who knows, maybe normal Quillfish does have an evolution in this game. I don't think you can jump as high here as you could off the ground. Yeah, not as high, which is really disappointing. Seriously, why is that Quillfish just slithering on the ground? It looks so weird. Alright, now let's see what maps we can get. Now that I can traverse through water, things are certainly going to be a lot easier. I could travel all the way up here if I'd like. Or go to that island, but we won't go there for a while. Kinda just want to end things off with some raids. Even better name. I think about that shiny Celestial I have in Old Stone Ultramoon, I named it Photon Star, if I remember correctly. Oh no. Can't glide further. Oh, Pincurchin. One of the worst Gen 8 mons, but okay. Seriously, of all Generation 8 mons, why Pincurchin? Just makes no sense to bring this thing back. Yeah, you're probably gonna die to that. So stay in this ball, you worthless whatever you are, Electrocumber. Alright, this Pokemon is so timid that even brushing against seaweed would make it discharge electricity in surprise. Its lips do not contract electricity, though. Yukashak. I always name my Aggron's Metallics, or Metalix, whichever way you want to pronounce that. And Aggron is one of the best Hoenn mons, along with Metagross and Salamence. And the Status. Oh yeah, heavy metal aggron. Actually, I don't think I ever got the chance to make that. I always wanted to do heavy metal aggron with heavy slam, and I wish there was an item that kind of worked like heavy metal. That would have been so cool. And heavy slams would just be pure destruction. Though you would take double damage from moves like low kick and whatnot, and grass knot. Which I suppose is the balance in that. Also, there's a Vaporeon over here. I've got to catch it. Get over here. I like that I could just find evolutions on the field. That's just cool to me. Could do the same in Sword and Shield and in Legends. Oh, you're level 49. Alright. So that means I can actually do some damage to you and not have to worry too much about accidentally killing you. And of course you missed Tiff. Play rough. I mean, you heard that name before. That just gives you the ideas you want to, you know, put it to action with your naming. That's all it is. Screw you with that Aqua Ring. And good Vaporeon. Alright, Vaporeon, the Bubble Jet Pokemon. Its cell composition is similar to water molecules. As a result, it can't be seen when it melts away in water. Because it melted away in water. Coparian. Copion. I think I once bred back in the X and Y days, like I think just before Oris released, if I remember correctly, I was breeding Scoryuppies with Whirlwind and Toxic Spikes, and with the Sniper ability, and I forgot what I named my whatchamacallit. I honestly forgot what I named the Drapion that I had come out of it. I should look at my copy of Oris and see what the name of it was. Like Draxus or something? I don't remember what I named it. But Drapion is also a really good Sinnomon. Has one of the best type combos too, and Poison Dark, only being weak to whatchamacallit ground and having quite a number of resistances. No. Why must you disrespect me? With burns. Hey, cool name there. I've been taking good care of that Lucario. And using them egg moves it has. Well, not egg moves, more like raid moves. I know what I have Meteor Mash and an extreme speed. You can put those to very good use. Reversal. It's a Cubchoo, I believe. Alright. And if this were Gen 6 or 7, would it be safe for me to assume that you would have made it a Mega Lucario? Alright, this is a 3-star raid, so I'm not expecting this cup to go down that easily. The Ice Punch isn't going to do anything. You're only making me stronger. You know you're not an ice type, right? You're a bug type. I hate that they replaced hail in this game with just snow. They could have just made that a natural part of hail's, whatchamacallit, usage. Which makes me wonder why they didn't do that. I think Boltraxis would be even better. Or Boltraxis. It's like if you just added an A in the middle of that. That's it. That would just make it look a little cleaner, if you will. North Paldean Seas. Alright, you. Let's see what it turns into. Alright. Yeah, that looks pretty cool, actually. And it's awfully polygonal. Alright, what's your Terra type? Fighting type. Oh, that'll be easy to take down. I don't think fighting even helps Raichu that much. I think Terra Flying would honestly be better. Oh my god, level 60. Alright, we can do this. No! You missed. That's why they call it Focus Miss. Haha. Oh no. That's not good. I have an Assault Vest though. You can take this. Okay, that's fine. And of course you miss. Alright. Oh no. Which video are we talking? For YouTube? Because I did check the comments, I haven't seen anything yet. I did see some of your comments, though, for my Sword and Shield stuff, but not for any Scarlet and Violet things. I'll look at it right after this. Now, you don't get that extra stab, you loser. Alright, I'm gonna heal this turn. I don't want whatchamacallit to die. By my favorite franchise in Tales of. That was whatchamacallit. That was a comment you made in one of my videos? Me referencing Tales of. Yeah, I should go take a look at that. Alright, acrobatics. I don't have an item on you, so that'd be useful. Or was it a question of the day that I had about what's your favorite gaming franchise? Which I don't think I asked that question of the day yet. I'm saving that for when I actually do play Tales of on this channel. Alright, if the electric pouches in his cheeks become fully charged, both ears will stand straight up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely in one of the Sword and Shield videos. I think I was saying that in the Battle Tower when I was using my Reggie team, and, I was Dynamaxing my Regieleki, Lucky, and I said that. Yeah, I stand in the light of the heavens, cower before the gates of hell, come forth, divine lightning, this ends now, indignation, yeah. Or, as it is in Tales of Fantasia, I dwell on this, oh, yeah. So I guess you, alright, because I do remember asking now, alright, name that reference. Hint, it's from my favorite franchise. Well, I kind of already spoiled the answer, so there's that. But did you guess it right? Actually, just because you brought that up, indignation the Raichu. This Raichu here? Okay, I mean, it's level 60. I don't think it's gonna listen to me. Oh, hey, Adamant Nature. That's a really good nature for a Raichu. Here. Alright, I'm just in the middle of this island here. See if there's any raids around. Alright, there's electric sitting there. Oh, okay then. Alright, a little mole, I haven't used that yet. It wasn't in the battle tower, good to know. Oh, screw you, paralysis. And now I'm a water type. No, man. I lose my stabs. Oh, screw you, Wish. Come on, real? Alright, let's change Pokemon here. Then it's raining, so we're gonna have to take the hit a little bit better. Yeah, I think Fire Trick is gonna kill, but that's okay, honestly. I'll catch another one of these later. Yep, he's dead. I'll see if I can... What the... Excuse me? They just throw me out of the... What? Never mind. Now, let's see if I can get up to that mainland area. So far, it doesn't look like I can with all this here. What is this thing? Oh, that's a howitzer. Okay. Well, Tisley the Abyss does have a... What am I call it? Tisley the Abyss does have Indignation in it. I do have that game on my 3DS, which was originally a PS2 game. But I'm not... Well, I shouldn't say I'm not that far into the game. I'm at least in the middle of that game, prospectively. Not prospectively. I'm in the middle of that game. But it's not... That quote itself isn't from Abyss. It's from Berseria on PS4. Oh, that Dracloak. You know what? Just evolve it. Hey, Dratini. I don't have you yet. Alright, I should catch a few more mons and I should end things off. If I got some time after some college work later today, I'll do some more. Trying to do a real difficult programming class. Yeah, specifically that quote is from Tales of Vesperia. Oh, screw you again. I'm gonna have to heal that off. Ow! That Dratini is just kicking my teeth in. I don't like this. Why? Are you talking about, do you mean bright pink hair? Because you're talking about a half-elf named Archie in Tales of Fantasia. Which he also does use that spell, but not that exact quote. I know, you'll see when I'm inevitably playing Tales of on this channel. Oh, stay in the ball, you doofbag. Oh my god. It's already raining. Okay. Actually, I think I should use this Dratini on my team. Actually, nah, I want to use purely Gen 9 Mons right now. It is born large to start with. It repeatedly sheds its skin as it steadily grows longer. I mean, it's 5'11" in length, dude. Of course it's gonna be that big. Just drag it just drag it, something simple. Yeah, too bad it doesn't have any multi-scale ability. Alright, I think I should catch one more Mon before I end things off today. And I'll do that. Oh, just call it a Dratini, that's all. And what you're... Oh, okay, there we go. And what you missed out on... It wasn't a while. You're probably thinking about Archie from Tales of Fantasia, who has pink hair, actually, and is a half-elf. You know, a race of... Let's just say it's a race of kind of human people who also have the quality of elves. Like the appearance of humans, but they have the magical abilities and aging processes of elves. Just something like that. And you'll inevitably see what I'm talking about when I inevitably play this game on my channel. Oh, you mean Rita? She doesn't have red hair, and she's a bit tanned. But in Tales of Vesperia, yeah, she uses that spell, but again, it's not that exact quote. Hey, you know about Tales of Vesperia, then? Because I have that on my Switch. Alright, getting this ball. I'm about to just evolve this Dracloak, actually. And have me a level 60 Dragapult this early in the game. Hey, well, you've got some very knowledgeable friends there. Because Tales of is the greatest thing to ever come out of Japan. I don't care what anyone says. Sorry, Pokemon. Sorry, Persona. Sorry, Xenoblade. Sorry, Phantasy Star, but Tales of beats you by a mile. A very, very, very large mile. Ow, Jesus Christ! Yo, my man, calm down, dude. Alright, after I catch this Dracloak, I think I should evolve it real quick and not ending things off. Because I gotta go to slave labor one more time before our turkey season is here. I should do some sort of Thanksgiving special tomorrow. Alright, come on, stay on the ball. Good Drat Cloak. Alright, this Pokemon stores up energy in its lungs, then shoots it out. It takes care of Dreepy and battles alongside them until they're all grown up. That's nice. You thought it was shiny. What made you think it was shiny? The lighting, perhaps? I mean, that does happen sometimes. Cloakness. Yeah, that sometimes happens. Uh-oh. Now, is that Arvin again? Hey there, Stacy. So rumors has it that the false dragon titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person ever caught a glimpse of it. Might be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when you don't even know what it looks like? Yeah, sure would be Andy if it was just running around crying, I'm the titan or something. If only, right? Yeah, if only Arvin. Oh yeah, you know what I just realized? This fish thing here might be the pseudo-legendary in this game. Maybe. Alright, I'm definitely gonna stay away from there. I'm saving that for a later episode. Yeah, let me catch this thing real fast. I want to see if this thing evolves into a pseudo-legendary. It is super high leveled, though. Tatsugiri. Maybe it's water. Oh, it's gotta be water dragon type. Alright, you'll probably survive this. Jeez, the frame rate is tanking. Alright, I can take a muddy water. We're fine. Oof! Why? Alright, come on, stay in this bowl. I got places to go. Okay, clipping through the ground. That looks great. Also, those Meryl's eyes are soulless. Oh my jeez. Yes, it is. Ooh, play rough. We don't need it. I've already got play rough on this team. Like, give it that Swords Dance close combat. You good. The droopy form. Alright, Tatsugiri, the Mimicry Pokemon. This Pokemon tricks its opponents by playing dead. It is small and weak, but it uses its smarts to survive. This has to be the pseudo-legendary of this game. Gonna name it Onigiri after them jelly-filled donuts. Yeah, I'm curious. I think this might be the pseudo-legendary of this game. It has to be. Alright, Commander. When the Pokemon enters a battle, it goes inside the mouth of an ally Dondozo for one of it if one is on the field. The Pokemon then issues command from there. Really? Whatever the Dondozo is, I haven't seen that yet. Alright. I'll probably just stop here and then off screen I'm gonna do some other things. So let me try to level up that Tatsugiri I just caught. Because I'm curious to see if it does evolve. Alrighty. Yep, have a nice day. Yeah, let me use a rare candy on it. Alright, let's see if it evolves. No, it didn't. Interesting. Alright, let me just put Sparkling back on here, and I'm ending things off. Let's do the rest of this off screen. Okay, and I think that shall be the end for today's episode. Thank you everybody for watching this edition of my Pokemon Violet playthrough, and special thank you to Aaron once again for joining me for this. And congratulations to building that little tribe of yours with your Lego stuff. Alright, if y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. Do whatever you need to do to support the channel so you don't miss out on other stuff like this. And if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please click one of the videos you see on screen right now and hit the bell button for more. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you next time.